Hey y'all, today I'm having an all-American meal from Sonic. Yes, I am. Now, it's nothing that they had on the menu that said all-American meal, but I've made one. First I've got onion rings. Ooh, they didn't have like large or medium. They just gave me them onions and the ranch. Oh, one napkin. This is the All-American Bacon Triple Sonic Smasher. All-American. I'm gonna leave my bags. I didn't get a big bag, so I'm gonna have that. This is the red, white, and blue slush float. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Look at all these dangity dang stickers. I hate the stickers. Like, I understand why they gotta do it though. Oh, okay, I didn't need that straw. And because someone had recommended it to me, this is their new cream, one of their new cream slushes. And this is the tropical. It's got pineapple fruit, pineapple, oh God, I don't remember. It's got some pineapple and coconut stuff in it. Man, I should have went and got my Malibu bottle. I got a bottle of Malibu rum that I hardly touch. Oh, so I'm missing out. Oh, they sent me another napkin. All right. So I've got the cream slush. Is this it? Okay, I already got that one. All right. I'm gonna put the red, white, and blue on the outside. Inside. I got a medium chili cheese tots and 2 of their all-American hot dogs, which is basically just mustard, ketchup, relish, and I think I had onions put on them. So I got my chili and cheese. Oh yeah, those are pretty. I got my chili cheese fix on my chili cheese tots. Ooh yeah. And they sent me a fork. Awesome. All right, let's see what this triple. Whoa. Oh man. Oh, that's a big old burger. Oh, I'm looking at it. It's a big one. Ooh, Sonic. Sonic. Okay, I want to leave it in there. Oh, okay. What are we doing here? Oh, y'all are along for the ride. Woohoo! Onion rings breathe. Let them regenerate that crispy goodness. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh yes. Pop open my ranch. Should I do some video of this stuff? Should I? Yeah, I think so. Alright y'all, I will be right back. Pause. All right, you guys. Woo! Where do I start? Where do I start? Okay, let me see. I think we should first start with the stars of the show, in my opinion. The All-American Glizzy. Let's see, let me hold the burger up again. Ooh. Okay. Getting that thumbnail, you guys. All right. Oh, yeah. I just wanted a good hot dog. Oh, yeah. Mm. Oh my gosh. I put extra everything in there too. Oh my Lord. Now the float has ice cream in it. I guess it's blue raspberry, strawberry, and ice cream. But I could be wrong. I don't know. It didn't say what it had in it. Then again, it might have. I just don't remember. Okay. I will have to look a little bit later. All right. Onion ring. Y'all, I may have to change my battery partway through. So if it stops, I'm sorry. But it was showing charged when I turned everything on. The ranch isn't bad. The Sonic Ranch pack isn't that bad. Oh my God. That's so good. Now, they had a tropical heat Sonic Smasher, but I wasn't interested in spicy today. I wanted this one because it specifically said all American. And it's bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, mayo. Oh my gosh. Mm. Mm. I didn't need all the meat, but I wanted it. Mm. Mm. Oh my God. Oh, it's so cheesy. Wow. That is fantastic. That's a cheeseburger right there. Mm. 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 That's delicious. Mm. 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 Wow. Oh. Oh. Yeah, all that blue juice, man. That was all blue juice. The red, white, and blue. Man, that's turning a pretty shade of blue. That's like cotton candy blue. Yeah, that's strawberry. Mmm. Strawberry puree in there. Ooh. Dang. That is good. Woo. All right. Mmm. 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 It's good. So, 250 years, America. 250 years. And some of the nonsense that's going on these days. I don't know. I wonder how our forefathers would have felt. When old Abe Lincoln said, 77 years ago, our forefathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty, and dedicated to the proposition that all men, meaning humanity, is created equal. Come on now. That meant something. Things don't feel too equal these days. There's a big divide between those that have and those that have not. And the divide is getting even greater. You know, didn't our forefathers have an issue with being taxed to death? You know, taxation without representation. tell you what, man. That hurts, man. The taxes hurt. I mean, anywhere you go, you're going to pay some kind of taxes. And I don't have a problem with it. I mean, take my money. It's fine. I'd like to be able to take care of my fellow Americans and whoever else needs a little assistance. But all of these truly unnecessary wars and things, I don't know. I mean, some people obviously think that it's necessary, but I just wish we could all get along. Not just America, but the whole world. Let's just get along. And I know y'all know I'm all woo-woo. I'm all into the UAP, UFO disclosure stuff. Which is actually happening. It's coming around, you know. I mean, people can deny it. People cannot believe. But I'd just like to prepare you a little bit that in the next 5 or so years, it's going to get a little crazy. The disclosure is disclosing. And, you know, what I wish, though, is that well, I mean, they obviously feel like they have to, but firing upon those craft, that's not a good idea, y'all. That's not a great idea. I mean, basically, I believe that they're here to, like, not so much interfere or intervene on our behalf, but maybe so. I mean, you know, after all the nuclear testing out in the desert, the UAP or UFO sightings like really ramped up. So our space cousins are obviously very concerned about our well-being here. But yeah, I think that's what I was kind of worried about with disclosure, that, or maybe even the extraterrestrials are worried that if they start showing themselves like full on, that, you know, we would pick a fight. We're obviously still a very primitive species. Warring and fighting and amongst ourselves. And it's like, if we could just pull it together and quit punching ourselves in the face as a species, maybe we could actually get off this planet. I mean, first of all, You know, we talk about wanting to go to other planets and terraform and, you know, make them livable like Mars and whatnot. But WTF, why don't we just do that here? You know, just, okay, let's just keep destroying our planet, you know, and then find a new planet to go destroy. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, if we could stop hitting ourselves, you know, it's like fighting with each other like siblings, as we are. We could have a world where no human does without. Where every person on the planet is cared for and valued. And if that value and that care, you know, like health care, mental health care, everything, make sure all of humanity's needs are met, which this is a very abundant planet. If we would just leave it alone and let it do what it does, it would take care of us. And we have enough technology available that people can be taken care of and not have to worry about, you know, am I going to have a home next week? You know, if every person on the planet was cared for, it wouldn't just be a bunch of like deadbeats laying around living off the government. People would want things to do, you know, and they could devote more of their energy into creative exploits or inventing new technologies and whatnot. I mean, I don't know. It sounds like a utopia, and I'm not saying we need a utopia because experiments way back in the day proved that a utopia where everything that can be dangerous too, but it would still be nice to try, you know. There's so much suffering in the world. It's unnecessary suffering. And folks are all like anti lab grown meat. Well, if we gotta eat meat, why not grow it ourselves? I don't feel like our animals should be suffering either. But I'm obviously not of an extreme opinion about that, because you see me, I eat the cow. I love the cow. Why do they have to be so delicious? That was a burr. You know, I guess I don't like to get too deep into actual politics here, but I guess you could say I'm what would be described, I guess, as a democratic socialist. Just out. I believe in democracy. I believe everybody should have a say, you know, in how our country is run, and capitalism. I'm great with capitalism. You know, I feel like people should be able to sell and buy whatever the hell they want. But I also feel like people who are struggling and can't quite get it together need a hand. Because I guess, in my opinion, and this is something that I've seen quoted before, and I'm missing the wording. I'm forgetting how it was worded. Or maybe I'm thinking of a whole other thing. Like a team is only as strong as its weakest player. Well, a country is only as strong as their weakest citizen. So, you know, or a strong people makes a strong country. So if all of the people are strong and taken care of and happy and healthy and, you know, I don't know. I see a new golden age if people are provided for. A season of invention and new growth as a country and, you know, respect from the world. I mean, that would be nice. How long has it been since our country's been respected by other countries? Don't just laugh at us because we're weak and we make a big show of strength, but y'all know, a person that speaks the loudest and boasts the hardest, they're actually compensating for something, you know. And it's like, how great are you if you have to say, we're the greatest, blah, 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 blah. It's like, who are you trying to convince? You might have been great once upon a time, but, you know. Then we had a Great Depression. Knock on wood. It would not be nice to see that happen again. It's like, as much as people are suffering already, can you imagine bread lines? Or people have to line up to get food. And you know, when people have their children, like, I'm sitting here stuffing my face talking about children starving. That's when people get violent and ugly. And I don't know. Just having basic needs met. I don't know. There's got to be, not necessarily politicians, but people that know how to crunch numbers and project. And I mean, there's already got to be studies about this. Like, how bad could it be if America implemented free health care and a universal basic income? How bad would it be? Tell me in the comments. What's your opinion on that? Would you like to have a monthly stipend from your government just to make sure you can pay your rent? Minimum wage does not pay rent these days. It's just, I don't know, 250 years America. You'd think we would have truly advanced as a nation. Not still have, oh gosh, it's just I don't know. I'm not usually the most patriotic person because, you know, it's just, it just is. I'm not, because I'm not proud of my country right now. And I'd love to be proud of my country again. Oh, Lordy. I don't know. I'm not losing hope. I mean, I know it can happen, and this whole UFO disclosure thing, well, part of me believes it might be an intentional psyop, like with the Project Bluebeam. Which, I want to know what? My UFO experience, my personal experience, literally involved blue beams coming from the bottom of the craft, scanning a whole subdivision, neighborhood. What were they doing? Was it humans manning that spacecraft? It was just hovering over the top of this neighborhood, and it was hiding inside a cloud. And that's been a thing I've been seeing a lot. You know, they'll have like clouds and they'll light up, you know, and excuse me, that's exactly what I saw. So Project Bluebeam, there's so many things that they're trying to distract from. So many things, you know, and even old Putin over there in the, what do they call it these days? Is it Russia these days, or is it still the USSR? I don't even know. I guess Russia, I don't know. But you know, even, I don't know if he's actually said it or if it's just people saying he said it, but you know, the US elites and high-ups and all that are like straight up Satanists, you know, performing rituals and all this stuff. I'm like, you know, they really don't want them files coming out, if you know what I mean. They really don't. Something my granddaddy used to say, and something that I always say: it all comes out in the wash. It all comes out in the wash. Every secret that you've ever had will eventually come out, unless you die with it. You know that old song, you know, from the Pretty Little Liars, you know. Got a secret, can you keep it? Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, anyway, it too can keep a secret if one of them's dead. And y'all know that's kind of what happened there. And there's still a lot of people trying to hide them files because there's a lot of people that could be in trouble, and oh boy. Mm. Mm. Oh. No. I'm full, y'all. Mm. Man. Mm. Mm. Y'all don't worry. I will finish this food. And y'all think I finish it like as soon as the camera goes off. Like, no, I gotta sit on this for a little while. Mm. Man, kind of boring. That's good, but this tropical cream slush, holy hell, that's good. I got about that much left, and I'm gonna grab that bottle later. Put me a couple of shots in there. I mean, that's all I can ever do. I lost a hair. That's all I can ever do is just a couple of shots. I don't like to get intoxicated like that. I mean, I smoke plenty of weed, but weed doesn't make you stumble and potentially fall like alcohol does. With my hip condition, that is not safe at all. So I do not do that. But anyway, I went all over the place. I ran the gamut of topics about America and my opinions on this and that. 250 years of America. And I still think we could do better. Do better, America. It's not hard to be kind. It's not hard to at least try to make sure other people are okay. You know, I give to my charities, and that's about all I can do. I have about 3 different charities that I like to donate to a couple of times a year. But I'm just one person. I'm just one person. I pay my taxes, and I can hope that my government will do good things with the money that I put in, just like everybody else hopes. But they do whatever the fuck they want, and I'm not beeping that out. They do whatever they want. And they don't care about us. They really don't. And all of their rich friends don't care about us. You know, and I don't have anything against rich people. I think people should be able to hoard their money if they want to, you know, but, you know, maybe try to be kind to the rest of the people, seeing as you have all of the stuff. You're just like, to hell with everybody else, you know. I don't know. You know, come on, space cousins. You know, show us a new way. Come on down, Anunnaki. And maybe, you know, show us what it means to be real leaders. Teach us the right way to do it. Or teach us the wrong way to do it, like we've been doing it. I don't think people would take too kindly to that. I don't think people would like that too much. You know. Anyhow. You know, if we have an invasion, if we have a zombie apocalypse, I mean, I know if the power goes out for a month, I'm just probably going to be unalived here in my apartment. You know, nobody's coming to save me. So, but you know what? If it has to hit the fan to make changes, so be it. Anyway, I love you guys, and I thank you so much for spending time with me today on this beautiful 4th of July 2026, because that's when this is coming out. I've already got it planned. That's tomorrow. I love you, and a shout out to America for your 250-year birthday, and do better, please. Do better all across the board. All across the board. Let's do better as a population and as a species even. But I will see you next time. Bye now.